Well, hello, Sagittarius. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. If you guys are new, hello, I am Yasmin. If you have not already, please like and subscribe. Now, it's so funny because I'm going to be channeling, right? And why it was a card here, and it was like basically what you're telling your ex is like, baby, it's not going to happen. It's never going to happen. Okay. It's so funny that I'm like, Sagittarius is always already on some shit. I haven't even started the video yet, but that is hilarious. You guys are not about, you're not playing right now. Okay. Some of you have lost money because of this person. Some of you, have become very depressed over this person. This could be a person that you may have children by, and they refuse to give you child support or something like that. I feel like kids could have something involved, right? I feel like at one point you may actually believe that this was like, this is your soulmate. Like you thought that this person was going to be here forever, and they disappointed you. Okay. I do feel like a blocking thing. I feel like you have totally made sure that there's no communication between you and this person. For some of you, this person was older. Like you were like, you're so much older than me, right? Um, and you had high hopes. They were established, or you at least you thought that they were, established, and then you come to find out that they were very unstable in more than one way. Okay, but anyway. Okay, but anyway, let me go ahead. Let me get into the reading. Let me see what comes out here for you. Let me see. This is all channeled, and this is going to have some things that have absolutely nothing to do with love. Okay, this was in reverse. There was like some type of invite that never came. Somebody invited you to something, or someone said that they were going to invite you to something, and they didn't show up. It's like, really? Okay, I am seeing something like that. A lot of you are being affected by inflation. Inflation is something that I'm seeing here. That means money is getting real tight off of that. I mean, I feel like you're going to be able to like be okay. We're going to see when we get into the tarot. But when you go to the store and you have children and you're like, I see some of you looking at the price and like, oh my God, like you can't buy certain things, you have to put stuff back. You are definitely ignoring someone's messages. They're trying to communicate with you. You are definitely ignoring that. Someone is obsessing over the fact that you're not talking to them right now. Some of you are having gas issues, like stomach problems, but I'm specifically seeing bloated. Like it's like you guys are like, I don't know, did you eat something you weren't supposed to eat? Okay, like I'm just I'm not trying to be rude, but some of you guys are like very gassy. I don't know. I feel like you ate, something you weren't supposed to eat. This could be ice cream. This could be, you're not supposed to have certain types of vegetables and you ate it anyway. Okay. Some of you are dealing with an Aries. I see an Aries that could be someone that you could be dealing with. This tried to come out 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Okay. All right. So let me see what else I can channel before we start pulling from the tarot. I still see you guys moving. I don't know why. I mean, like, home is something that I keep feeling for you specifically. I'm also seeing that there's why do you guys feel this anxiousness over needing to protect yourself? I don't know. Like, do you feel like someone is going to come to your door? I don't know. Something about you feeling like someone is going to do something. So you're obsessing over making sure you protect yourself. I don't know what that means for you, though. Someone is saying that they're going to be coming to your house in 2 weeks, or you're waiting for someone to visit in the next 2 weeks. Could be an earth sign, could be an air sign. Let me see if anything falls out before I start shuffling. Let's see if anything actually falls out here. This is for Sagittarius, please. All right, it did not. So for a lot of you, your person, and this is definitely someone from your past who thought that they were going to get away with something. Now they cannot stop thinking about the fact that you actually walked away from them. I also feel like some of you are obsessing over the fact that, I mean, I don't know, do you have an exam that you have to finish, or an exam that you have to take and you feel like you're not going to pass? That's interesting. The Six of Swords came in the reverse. I always do upright, but I always pay attention to how I fall. Peace is coming, right? But again, overthinking. Okay, so I do feel like for a lot of you, you're not, you don't have a peace of mind. There's something about you feeling someone is going to do something to you or take something from you. Maybe take the children. Someone is threatening to take the children, or someone is threatening your home or something like that. Maybe you guys have to fly on a plane, or you have to travel and maybe you're doing a Michael Jackson thing, which is absolutely hilarious. Remember on the Jackson 5 movie, Michael Jackson had to get on the plane and it took like 5 men for his little tail to get on the plane. That's me. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I'm scared to fly. Like, I am. That may be how you feel energetically. Okay. Like, it could be something like that. But anyway, it is something that you guys can't stop thinking about. You're like, oh my God, I can't believe, like, it's making you uneasy. Okay. Let's get one more. Somebody that you're not with, someone that you're waiting for a decision. For some of you, again, you're going to be in that energy. If it's a test, you're going to be in this energy. If you're waiting for someone who's going to be visiting you, maybe you're waiting for a visit, right? Maybe you're trying to see if you're going to be pregnant. Okay, that's something else that I'm seeing here. You're like, oh my God, is my, you know what, going to start? Okay, because again, I keep seeing like stomach issues for some of you. Yeah, some type of, it's like a motion sickness type of thing, and it has something to do with your stomach. Ooh, somebody is definitely saying they want to see you. Let me see. Let me see what they're. Let me see. Let's get the invitation. I'm not. This is just a card that I'm clarifying. I'm not saying that that's what I'm saying. I already talked about that. I'm just seeing what I can channel. Oh my goodness, you guys are going to be getting a lot of different people who are going to approach you as far as love relationships. Absolutely. Oof. Oof. Sagittarius. You don't even see this coming, actually. I'm also seeing too, before I say what I think it is, I'm going to go ahead and get another card because I'm seeing something where a lot of you are, there could be a new job and you're going to have to make a decision on some type of new job. Didn't I just say there's a lot of different people here? I feel like you're also going to get in some type of misunderstanding. Oh, it's some type of communication, like you're talking to someone, or maybe right now I don't know, who could this be? It's some type of communication disruption. Um, Not so much with your reading. I saw it with some other readings where I saw that. But for you, I feel like this has something to do with misunderstanding with siblings or friends, where again, where I feel like maybe you didn't get invited to a baby shower, or maybe you didn't get invited on a trip, or someone is, and this could happen in the future where someone did not invite you somewhere. You're like, I can't believe you didn't invite, like, it's that type of thing where you get into some type of drama with someone because you didn't get invited somewhere. Um, I feel like some of you have been ignoring some of your friends as well. Some of you have been ignoring people who were so-called friends. And I do feel like there's also a sister here, a cousin, Some of you guys are not talking to, you haven't talked to in a really long time. Listen, if this mofo don't get out, y'all reading, okay? Like I'm so serious. Like when I tell you, like I am so ready for this person to just like, you already told them in the beginning of reading it ain't gonna ever happen, right? You already told them that. For some odd reason, they're not getting it. So here they are talking about they gonna fight for you. You like, listen, there ain't nothing to fight about. Okay? There ain't nothing to fight about. Go on somewhere. All right? But they won't leave. Like and this is why I feel like maybe it is a little obsessiveness. Like we saw a little obsessiveness, right? You like, okay, now you starting to scare me. This is the reason why I say you may need some protection. And you done told them more than once. Like I done told you more than once now to leave me alone. Now all of a sudden it's something that they're doing that could be causing you to feel a little frightened now. Okay. I don't want you fighting for me because there ain't nothing to fight for. Like, this is it. This is over with. All right. Like, we already talked about that. Okay. But I still keep seeing this. And that's why I'm saying they're ignoring you. You're telling them no, but they're ignoring everything that you're saying. All right. This is why I said this could also have something to do with like a sibling or a friend or something like that. Like you told them to do something, they didn't do it, or they're going to say they didn't know. It's something like that. That's why I see whatever it is about communication, it has something to do with there's drama around it because someone was a little thoughtless, but you believe that they were selfish. You were just like, no, this happened before. You see what I'm saying? Like you can't say that you didn't know because we already had this discussion about how you don't listen. Okay. Let me go ahead. Let me see what this is all about. What do they want to say? Who is the person outside of Sagittarius? Because Sagittarius are already done. Y'all already done. You like, listen, I ain't got time for you today. Okay. Let me see. Oh, yeah. You've been ignoring some friends too, though. You really have. Some of you have been. There's somebody who is ignoring you when you're asking for your money back. You like, okay, I literally loaned you like $100. Can I have my money back now? So I do see that. I also feel like for a lot of you're in a long term or you've been with your partner for a while and you've been trying to have a conversation about marriage. Like you're like, okay, are we going to really take this to another level? But for some odd reason, they keep putting it off. Some of you are also needing some repairs on your house and you are keep putting off repairing it. Now, I will say, I mean, some things you may have to put off, but then some things you probably really need to fix. Like if it's something dealing with the ceiling, something dealing with your roof or your ceiling is what I'm saying here. And maybe you're putting it off because you ain't got the money. I mean, I get it, right? Like that could be very well what it is. And that's why I say you may just think that it's just better for you to move instead of, paying to get the roof fixed or paying to get something fixed because it'd be more expensive. Somebody is really pretending like they don't know that you want to get married. Somebody is really pretending, baby. They are really playing a fool. Like, man, like you like we said this yesterday. Like we had a conversation about this last night. What do you mean you don't remember? Have you ever met somebody like that? And this literally happened. This didn't even happen in like a romantic relationship where you had a full blown conversation with the person, and they're like, I don't remember that. You're like, what? That's the energy that I'm getting, where the person is blatantly acting like you have not had a full blown conversation about something that you feel is very serious. And that's what's frustrating you. Let's see what could happen in 2 weeks. Let's see. All right. Full card fell out. I am seeing that for a lot of you in 2 weeks, there could possibly be something new that you're starting. What could that be? What could that be? What is this? Something new. This is why I feel like, maybe you're traveling. Because again, remember I said that there's, an invitation that you may get where you may have to travel. Maybe someone offers you a new job or something like that. Because remember I said you're moving for some of you, right? But let me get some more. Let me see. I really want to get more on this one. That was a lot. All right. That was a lot, but okay. All right. Some of you could be definitely getting a new car. It's interesting because someone said it. Stop talking. MJ, you already know that. Don't be talking in the comment section. Okay? Don't be talking in the comment section. But I only said it because of the charity. Okay? So maybe at 2 weeks, it could be 2 weeks, or maybe that could be a decision that you're trying to make, right? Like you're trying to figure out if you, need to buy a new car. Remember, we're talking about some repairs. It could be repairs on the house, could be repairs on a car, or just in general, you need a more reliable vehicle because the one you got is just, it's had its days. It has days, okay? All right, it ain't giving what it's supposed to give, unfortunately. Yeah, here with the Four of Swords, yeah, that sucker sometimes don't even start up in the wintertime, okay? So I am definitely saying for a lot of you, you could actually be just getting a lot of new things because money is going to get better for you. I always see that in your reading, and that's just something that I'm saying here for you. I'm also feeling that some of you guys are having dreams. Now, this is interesting. Now, some of you guys are having dreams where you're being pulled down in water. Now, I don't know what that means, okay? I feel like some of you guys are having dreams about being pulled down in water, or you're on water in a boat or something. Some of you are also having dreams where you are in a crowd and people are staring you in the face. I don't know if this has anything to do with social anxiety, or if this has anything to do with maybe your spirit guides are trying to tell you something about your emotions and your feelings, because it's mostly dealing with water and people, okay? Now, your 3 cards that are, I'm just going to go ahead and use this for your 3 cards. You have the 9 of Wands, you have the Page of Cups, and then you also have the Hierophant, okay? I feel like over the next 3 days, there could be some moodiness with your children. Maybe your children, you're a little bit more moody, more so with your children, maybe because there's just other things that's going on in your life, okay? And so I'm seeing that, and it has something to do with mostly kids. And again, I still see something dealing with your stomach, gassiness, and also something that could be I don't know why I'm hearing aches in your knees or aches in your legs, okay? Nothing really serious. I'm not saying anything serious. I feel like you'll be able to recover over that, but I don't know. I feel like there's something dealing with that. And I also feel like there is something dealing with you needing to, I'm trying to see what this is. I don't know if this has something to do with you making sure you take time out to study, because again, I still feel like this has something to do with schooling or testing or something like that, is what I'm saying. Because again, I feel like some of you are waiting for results dealing with a test. I don't know, did some of you guys bump your leg or something like that? You bumped your leg? All right, something like that. I feel like you're going to be looking at the results on the, how like you look at the results on the web. But that's what I'm saying. Nothing really major here, okay? Is just what I'm saying. But this is what I actually enjoyed it. It's so much easier for me to channel when you guys are doing. I tried to do this with Taurus, and it wasn't a live thing. And I'm like, I cannot pull no energy from nobody who's not here. But this is what this is what I have for you guys. Thank you so much, Sagittarius, for coming back to my reading. I love you guys so much. And again, if you guys are new, please like and subscribe. And if you're interested in a personal reading, all of it is below. Like if you notice, some of you guys are going to notice people saying, I need a personal reading. Everything it's in the description box. I have little commercials that I have, my little fake faux commercials that I put in the front of the videos. And I say it on every video. Look inside of the description box. Okay. I have the different prices in there. All right, guys. I will see you later. Talk to you later. Bye, guys.